Hey guys, it's me. Just got home from work. Um, ending of day 2 of my septum piercing. Let me fix this. That's such a big pet peeve of mine, having like a crooked septum ring. What can I say? Doesn't hurt still. I don't think it'll ever hurt. Like it hurts to a point. Like it's not like grueling. Oh my god, pain. Like if I move it a certain way, or if I like just like moving it, just kind of like slightly hurts. That's about it. And no pain. I'm still not used to it being flipped up in my nose, so it just feels like it's falling, and I can do one of these. Just trying to get it up, and I'll sniff it. I go trying to get it back up, but nah, it's where it's at, and and every time I get into a spot where I don't feel it, I'll like laugh or something, or like I'll move somehow, and like it'll move. Like every movement I do with my face, kind of like it moves the nose ring, because my nose is moving. You know? Does that make sense? But I mean, it's the price I have to pay for wanting a septum ring. I mean, I knew going into this that I wasn't allowed to have it, and that I was gonna have to flip it up. So, I mean, with already knowing that, there's nothing more I can do. This morning, I don't sleep with my ring up because I don't like my ring up. So, I sleep with it like this. Around the house, I like to have it like this. And, he interrupts my video, I'm gonna be so upset. And I like to have my septum ring down, not flipped in, and so every morning it's a routine to, run and say good morning to my nephew when he wakes up. If I'm up for it, I'll run and say good morning, give him big hugs and kisses, and normally he'll let me be around him. Well, this morning I was talking to Morgan, the army dude, and he just seemed different. Like, he ran from me. I'm just thinking, oh, okay, well, he wants to play. And I left it at that, I forcefully gave him his hugs and kisses and told him how much I loved him. And I took my nap because I didn't go to sleep. I wake up, and he's still not coming near me. He'll run from me, and he wouldn't look at me, and I'm just like, oh, what's his problem? And I'm like trying to talk to him, like, did I do something to make you mad? And he's not looking at me. He'll do one of these, and he'll look away, and he'll do this, and he'll do that, and I was like, if I did something to hurt your feelings, boo-boo, I'm sorry. I love you to death. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your little feelings. I'm sorry. And I'm like, are you mad at me? Did I do something? Nothing. Like, really, nothing. So, I was just like, fine, whatever. And I walk to the store, and I come back, and I tell my mom, like, something's up with boo-boo. I don't know what's his problem. Like, he just does not like me today. Mom goes, maybe it's your septum ring. And I'm like, he hung out with me yesterday and had no problem with it. We ran around the house until I went to work. But you know what? It's worth a try. So he comes near me because he wants to go in my bag, and that's all he wanted. So I did one of these, and I'm like, Jaden, it's gone. It disappeared. And he looks at me. He runs away. And he comes back. And he gives me a big hug. And like he gave me a like 2-minute hug. Like it was a pretty long hug for a kid hugging me. Like it was a pretty long hug. And I'm like, that's what it was. Because I mean he laughed at my hair when I bleached it. He laughed at my skunk kind of highlights. I had this highlighted and I just had like blonde highlights here and the rest was black, and he laughed, and when I bleached it all the way he laughed, and he didn't like my septum ring, so I have to now confront him and be like, boo boo, do you like this piercing? Is it okay if Auntie Kate has this piercing? Because that's my nephew, and I would hate to not have his opinion and have him run away from me for the rest of my life. So his opinion is the only one that matters. But today at work, I was telling my friend, this other guy, he works at another Wawa down at the shores, and I was telling him that my nephew doesn't like my septum ring, and I told him the whole story, and he's laughing, and my manager is like looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? So I tell him like my nephew he won't look at me, he won't be around me when I have my septum ring on, and she's like, well, I don't like it either. Like, okay, your opinion, not mine. And then they walk to the other side of the store, not that far from the other side, you know. I'm like not in the middle, but kind of in the middle. Yeah, that's where the registers are. And she goes to the deli, and Tree thinks she's being quiet when she talks about somebody, but in reality, like, you can hear every word she says. And she walks with that guy that I was talking to, who has no problem with my septum ring. Like, he never said anything. He didn't judge me. He wasn't like, oh, this nasty, oh, this gross. Tree starts talking about how that thing is disgusting, and he goes, it looks like a bull piercing, and that's what it is. It's a bull piercing. I'm a bull now. I don't care. And she goes, that's disgusting. She kept like talking about how it's demonic and it's gross and it's disgusting, and her daughter would never get her septum pierced because she's not interested in that stuff. Excuse me? I fought her daughter. She pulled my hair, and that was it. I fought her daughter, and yeah, she pulled my hair, and I was being pulled off of her. They were screaming at me to let go of her, and I was being the one dragged down the hallway, and she's like skipping and with this big smile on her face like she accomplished everything. She waited God knows how fucking long to pull my hair. Oh my god. So yeah, that pisses me off. So whatever. What else can I say? What else can I say? So before I got my tongue pierced, I was talking to one of the workers, and he was like laughing, and he was like, oh, well, we all know what tongue rings are used for, and he goes, is that why you have it? Is that why? And I'm like, haha, no, I just want it for decoration, that's all I want it for. And he goes up to Tree, and he was all like, so Tree, do you know what tongues are used for? And I'm like, that's not why I want it. I want it for decoration only. And she goes, my daughter would never have her tongue pierced because she thinks that's dirty and disgusting and slutty. And I want to tell her so bad. I still want to tell her that your opinion, your daughter's opinion, and the whole world except for my nephew's opinion does not matter to me. Okay? I don't get pierced for you guys. I get pierced for me. I'm paying. I'm dealing with the pain. I don't care. I honestly God don't care. And I definitely don't care about the girl that I fought. I don't care. The girl who has snake bites and like stretched earlobes in her belly isn't interested in a tongue ring or septum ring and all of this crap. Shut the fuck up. And she's like the #1 like bully in the school, like always talking about how she hates Jewish people and she hates Mexicans and black people and this type and that type, and the only type of people that are awesome are Germans. She's going to be the spokesmodel person and the speaker for anti-bullying. Does that make sense to you? And if I was a cruel bitch, which I'm tempted, I should take her down. Get my teacher, my favorite teacher, Mr. Simmons, and I'd be like, yo, this girl hates every race in the world except for German people. If you're Irish, she hates you. If you're black, she hates you. If you're Puerto Rican, oh, she hates us more. Sorry. But, yeah, that was my day. And I'm just gonna relax. I'm thinking about texting Morgan, and going from there. So I guess peace, deuces, love you, mwah, bye.